morning and welcome to Headbanger's Kitchen. I am running on lack of sleep because last night I went out for a concert and I got home quite late. So I slept late, but I still had to wake up early because it's a working day. But yeah, um, good morning, and I've got my cup of black coffee here with stevia in it. I thought I'd do a live stream a little earlier, but I could not wake up. I mean, I did actually wake up, but there was a lot of things to do. Got some delivery of fresh mutton in the morning. Mutton in India is goat meat and not old sheep, unlike in a lot of parts in the West. Um, do you live in a country where you get goat meat? Do you live in a country where they call sheep, old sheep mutton? Or do you live in a country where they call goat meat mutton? So, like in India, we have lamb, but lamb is not sheep. Lamb is actually young goat, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. And went out last night to see this death metal band called Suffocation from the USA. Old band, legendary band, been around for many years. Of course, a lot of the members are new, but yeah, it was fun. Hey Eric, good morning, or well, good evening, depending on where you are, or good afternoon. Uh, what's up? Well, thankfully, I'm not hungover, though I did have two drinks last night, which is, I mean, I don't drink on a regular basis, so two pretty strong cocktails and slept quite late. Ate also quite late, which I don't normally do, but hey, you only live once, right? YOLO. By the way, if you guys can find the like button, smash the like button. If not, it doesn't matter because I don't really know if the like button does anything. Hello, Jennifer. Good to see you this morning. This morning for me, at least. And shooting a new recipe today. And we're going to be cooking up some mutton. And as I said a little bit earlier, mutton is goat meat in India. I also additionally bought some testicles, no jokes, mutton testicles, and I also got some goat heart, and I'm excited to cook those up as well. Like I know a lot of people get very squeamish when I did my video where I cooked goat's testicles in like a family recipe. My family makes this curry, and I use goat testicles in that, and a lot of people got very like squeamish, obviously. But it was very normal for me because I grew up eating that, and it was just like any other piece of meat in the dish. Hey Ginny, good to see you here, and I'm glad you're enjoying the Easy Keto video playlist. Awesome, thank you for playing the videos. I really do appreciate it. Uh, Doing these live streams this month has been good. It's been great to hang out with all of you. And oh wait, it's already May. Well, it's first May in India now, which also means it's salary day, it's rent day, as in for most people. So yeah, things must be done. It's a busy day today. But yeah, like I said, we're shooting a mutton recipe video today, which is going to be super fun and interesting. Um, and Yeah, it's a Bengali recipe. It's quite a famous recipe. It's part of my Meet India series. And I don't know. Okay, so I've got a question for you guys. Like, so obviously, like I've mentioned to you guys, weight loss is a journey. It's a long journey. It's something you do for the rest of your life, and things like that. But sometimes, we have our personal goals that we want to reach and achieve, and obviously there reaches a point where, like, if you want to drop below a certain weight or get to a certain body fat percentage, that's where the journey kind of gets a little more difficult, so to speak. Like, you have to be a little more meticulous and track things and all that kind of stuff. And I was thinking, because, like, I do a lot of food blogging, so I'm eating a lot of high calorie food, a lot of um, yeah, I mean, basically high calorie food. I also drink a lot more than I used to. Um, but like, yeah, like I was wondering if doing, again, this is just, I'm just throwing it out there. What if I were to do like more recipe? I mean, actually, I pretty much already do. My train of thought is derailing very quickly. What I was actually thinking about is if it would make sense and if you all would be interested in some sort of high protein meal prep kind of recipes, because that's what I actually eat on a regular basis. Obviously, when I'm cooking, the dishes I'm cooking on the show, I'm eating those as well, because I end up making a large portion of it. uh, but I'm generally not very strict with the counting, as you all know, and I keep a little calendar where I log my weight and stuff like that. And in fact, the interesting thing is, now we are in May, and I weighed myself this morning and I was 74.6 kilos. So since January, I've actually dropped almost 4 kilos. And this is great. This is nice and slow and steady, you know. But like, obviously, when you work in food, you are always sort of, what's the word for it, you're always around food, like you're always having to taste food and all. So I don't know, I thought just doing a few of those kind of videos might be interesting. Obviously the Indian stuff is going to keep coming out, as is all the other stuff I'm doing. But like, yeah, like more of what I eat on a daily basis. Or what if I did a few videos like what I eat in a day type of videos. I don't know if those would be interesting or not for you guys to watch. I mean, I've done one or two of them. And obviously, I used to vlog a lot back in the day. I don't vlog as much now because, truth be told, I don't really enjoy holding a camera and living my life. It's not a fun way for me to live. Like, it takes away focus from what I'm doing, because I anyway struggle to focus a lot of times on things. Like right now, I should technically be going over my recipe and figuring things out, but I've delayed that a little bit, but that'll be okay. Just weigh your output and report back. Yeah, why not? I mean, like I said, right now I'm down almost 4 kilos. So Jan, Feb, March, April. So about a kilo a month is where I'm at, which is what I was hoping for any which way. My goal was to lose 10 kilos in 10 months. So 4 kilos down, 6 to go, 6 months left. It seems to be going according to plan. But yeah, I also do want to eat more organ meat. That is something I've been trying to fix, which is why today I got the testicles and the heart. Good morning, Sumedh. Good to see you. I've got my cup of black coffee, which is almost nearing its end. But yeah, got some goat heart and goat testicles, which I intend to cook up. I also need to check with my mother if they are coming over for dinner today, in which case they will be eating the food that I'm making. Um, yeah, I mean, as always, I'm open to recipe requests from you guys if there's any kind of recipes you're interested in other than keto, because I've got 400 keto videos on the channel. Hey Dylan, that's awesome. I love eating meat too. I've got a whole bunch of meaty recipes on the channel, lots of different Indian meat recipes. So hopefully that will add some variety and spice to your meat eating life. So here's my question to you guys now. What is your absolute favorite go-to meat? Like, let's break that up. So what is your go-to meat on a daily basis? So like the meat that you'd consume more or less on an everyday basis. And what's the meat that you love but you have more on special occasions? So for me, obviously, um, Chicken is what I eat every single day without fail. I don't know. Chicken is my thing, man. Which also reminds me, I should buy some fish because I need to eat a little more fish. But like the dish that I would eat like on special occasions and I really love is duck. Like a good duck breast or duck leg. Oh, duck rice. Oh, that's my favorite. Hey Sumit, so I'm not actually part of Gutslit. That post was made on 1st April, so that was like an April Fool's gag. Orange chicken is yum. I was very confusing at first because it's not as an Indian, I'm not used to eating orange chicken. It's kind of sweet, you know. Thank you, Lotus. I'm going to try and do a couple of those videos as well. Let's see how they go. Chinese food dog. Oh, interesting. Oh, I wish we got chuck roast more easily. Okay. Well, I haven't ever eaten dog or cat, but you know what? If I'm ever in China and it's on the menu, I'll definitely give it a try. Oh, yeah, a good ribeye. I love a good ribeye. I think ribeye is my favorite cut of beef. Like, if I have to pick one cut of beef, like if you told me, Sahil, there's only one piece of beef you can eat for the rest of your life, you won't be allowed access to any other cut, I think I'd go with a ribeye. Not a T-bone, not even a tom. I mean, a tomahawk is essentially like a ribeye on the bone, but like just a plain ribeye. Like I do enjoy seafood, but it's never my first preference. Let's see, maybe I should try switching things up a little bit now. I'll do some of those meal prep videos. I think I also want to get back a little bit more into meal prepping. The thing is, when you're trying to make content in food, your life is never, you can never just follow meal prep because, like, there's always something or the other happening. I also do meetups with my foodie group, so that's there. Hey Sonali, good to see you. Hello Sasa, good to see you as well. I will not forget the story of the couple bringing their poodle. What is the story of the couple bringing their poodle? Sounds interesting. I'm running on a bit of, well, not a bit of, I'm running on, I don't even know what I'm running on. Yeah, prawns seem to be a hot favorite. I guess they are the most accessible and the cheapest to also buy, I guess, compared to a lot of other seafood. Ooh, that sounds yum. Oh, damn. I did not know that. Huh. Story of the poodle. I'm just Googling it. Oh, I'm getting some. I'm getting a totally different search result. Still not finding the story. Yeah, I just typed story of poodle in Google and I got a story of how the dog was obviously bred and brought into existence. Uh, Now I have searched for story of the poodle being served to its owner. So there is a short story here called Poodle Man by J.P. Young. Wow, I did not know this. Although it is widely associated with France, the poodle is thought to have originated in medieval Germany as a duck hunting dog. What? What purpose did poodles serve? They were hunting dogs? Really? I can't imagine. I can't imagine a poodle hunting anything. But hey, you know what? I mean, I don't know what the original poodle looked like. Ginny, that's a very, very nice schedule to have. That's like perfect. Yep, Monday is like shellfish, Tuesday is pork, tuna on Wednesday, chicken on Thursday, salmon on Friday, beef on Saturday, and eggs on Sunday. That's brilliant. Why didn't I make a schedule like that? Yep, the more you know. Thank you, Yemi. Appreciate it. Happy to see all of you live as well. It's always a fun morning chatting with you lot. I, though I'm down to the last sip of my coffee. But of course, we will continue the live stream and I will show you something or the other. Hey, Jared, good morning. How are you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. I only eat chicken, mutton, egg, nose, and seafood. That's it. Well, I mean, I would definitely encourage you to try beef and pork sometime because it's delicious and yeah, why not? As a food lover, we should try and eat everything at least once and kind of, you know. Oh, Hundo, good morning. It's actually 9:33 a.m. I'm running on about, I think, 5 hours of sleep because I slept at 3 a.m. and I woke up at 8-ish, a little earlier because the laundry guy had come, the meat guy had come. It's like a whole bunch of deliveries between like 7:30 and 8. So yeah, went out to see a death metal band last night called Suffocation. They are from the United States of America. Oh, dude, you're back to Australia and then you're done with India for now. Well, my pleasure, man. It was great meeting you, and hopefully, our paths will cross again. Hopefully, I will someday tour Australia with my band, or at least just go there for a holiday and eat all the good food in Australia. Yep, Hundo, as you know, I'm in India, so we're 12 hours ahead of you. It's already the 1st of May here. Yep, it's already the middle of the afternoon for my Australian friends. Well, fantastic. Congrats, Jared, and good luck on the next chapter of life. All right, my coffee is done. Yeah, definitely. Yep, New York, America, and it's 5 different time zones, which I mean is fine because it's a huge country. In fact, it's interesting that India has only one time zone, despite how big India is actually. There has been some talk about India having it should have multiple time zones because we actually like are a massive country and like I don't know why we just have one singular time zone. But anyway, I mean I'm not complaining. It makes life a little easier. Because imagine traveling to the other part of the country and having to change your watch again. I mean, though now everything is automatic. Apple Watch automatically syncs to the Wi Fi and changes the time. Oh, Jenny, congratulations on your new job and good luck on your first day. Get a good night's sleep. Champ Naidu, no problem. I mean, I think 90% of my audience, if not 99% of my audience, is here for the recipes and not the death metal, which is why I don't play the death metal on here much at all, actually. I just talk about it every now and then. And every once in a while, when I have something new coming up, I'll share the info, but like, I don't generally like blast the music too much. A little bit here and there, maybe, just to let you know who I am sometimes. Don't forget it. I'm that what's happening to my voice? I'm that death metal guy who cooks on YouTube. Hey Dipti, good morning. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my beautiful wife Dipti is here on the live stream from Turkey. Dipti, why aren't you asleep? Isn't it like early in the morning? What's the current time in Turkey? Yeah, it's 7 a.m. Well, I guess 7 a.m. is not a bad time to wake up, but Dipti, you're on holiday, go back to sleep for another hour. All right, let's go to the kitchen, guys. Hello, Shushil. All right, it is time for, I think, breakfast. Oh, okay. Heading to Antalya. Well, have a lovely day, Dipti. Good evening, Tony. All right, so what is breakfast today? Breakfast today is going to be a mango because I need to accommodate for calories. So, mango it is. More coffee. No more coffee for me. I think I've had enough coffee. I'm looking for my cutting board. Why can't I find my cutting board? Maybe it's downstairs. I was right. It is. Oops. Get the cutting board out. All right, Sonali. That's okay. Yes, not wearing glasses. I've got my glasses on. We need a chair though, because I need to sit down. Hold on. Slide the chair across. All right. There we go. Let's get you guys. Hey, morning, Rich. How you doing? Let's get the fan on. Let's get a mango. Hopefully this will be a good mango. Also, let me show you some stuff. So, is this the box? Yeah. So I got some goat heart. So this is goat heart. It's kind of like been cubed and stuff. And I'm going to be cooking that up. I'm excited to make some grilled goat hearts. And I also got some goat testicles. Hold on. There it is. No, these are mine, Dipti. I just ordered them. Yeah. See? Goat testicles. Though this is interesting that I've got 3 testicles here. I would have liked 4, just even numbers, more natural. But yeah, gonna cook these up. I make an amazing goat meat curry with the testicles, but I think today I want to do more of a grilled, testicle recipe. Like just some, simple pan seared, nice spiced up. Organ meat has a lot of nutrition in it, so like maybe try slowly to eat a little bit of it. Hold on, I'm going to come back and yeah. All right, there we go. My ex-husband used to serve them regularly. Yes, so that is because I think Jenny, y'all are eating like bull testicles, not goat testicles. Bull testicles are huge. Goat testicles are smaller. Do you have any sausage to go with that? I mean, yeah, there should be in the freezer. Hey NKS, I'm not a political junkie. Nope, not at all. Yeah, let's cut the mango. It's time to eat breakfast. So just fruit today. Okay, not too bad. There we go. Just about okay. Good afternoon, strong, fit, and fab 50 plus. Good to see you here. Now we have gone from testicles to mangoes. So, again, I like to eat my fruit in the morning. A lot of good nutrition in fruit, and it's low in calories as well. And I'm gonna have my folks over today, so you know, just to balance the calories because I might eat a little more when they're around. So, here we go. Mango. Yeah, as always, a lot of fruit on the morning live streams. By the way, if you can find the like button, do smash it. If you can't find it, no problem. I don't know if it does anything. When am I shifting? In about a week's time or so. I think around this, by the 15th of this month, we'll be out of this kitchen and you'll see me in a new place. So I'll give you guys a tour. I'm going to probably go to the new place on the 5th or 6th, and I will shoot a video over there and show you guys the new apartment. Hey Rich, yes, in Jaipur you'll get a lot of. I haven't actually eaten a lot of Rajasthani food, but a lot of vegetarian fare, a lot of mutton as well. Yes, we are going to be in car only. Yeah. So in Rajasthan they have a lot of. I mean, I'm not very. Again, like I said, I'm not very well versed. I've not reached Rajasthan yet, and I don't think I've ever actually been to Rajasthan, but there's a lot. I mean, it's a desert, right? Rajasthan and Jaipur is, I mean, it's like a desert area. So the cuisine is sort of um, built around that. Like they do these dishes where they cook like a goat in the sand and stuff. It's quite crazy. Of course, that's not a regular fare, but like you'll get a lot of interesting food in Rajasthan for sure. Hey, champ, that's cool. Yes, Liam eating mango again. Yeah, I mean, Jaipur is a beautiful city, as from whatever I've seen in videos. I don't think I've ever been to Jaipur because there's not much of a heavy metal scene in Rajasthan, to my knowledge at least, and not a lot of universities that have had a rock or a metal show. Thank you. Yes, the this mango is a good mango, nice and sweet, nice and ripe. It's good. It's not the most like visually appealing fruit to eat on camera. But I mean, if mukbang videos with millions of viewers can exist, what is one random Indian guy eating a mango on YouTube, right? Well, all fruits have fiber, so yeah. This is the famous Hapus mango. Apus. Hey Tarun, no, for me it was the other way around. I felt better eating carbs. Initially, it didn't really make much of a difference to me. Like I had the keto flu and I didn't feel that good. But over time, I got into it, and then keto was so on keto. I did not have a lot of energy. Um, you know, so for me, I mean, I just felt better eating carbs. I'm more alive when I eat carbs. I so that just yeah, it just made sense for me to stick to something I could actually sustain. Welcome a mango taste test video with different varieties. Yeah, why not? So I don't know if you guys have watched this video, but there is a raw mango fish curry recipe from Kerala on the channel. Check it out. Whenever you guys have time after this live stream, all 64 of you watching, go to the channel, check out some of the new recipes. We've done a mango fish curry recipe. We've done a tamarind fish curry. If you don't like seafood, we've done some amazing chicken recipes as well. If you prefer pork and beef, I've got some incredible pork and beef recipes. So do check them all out. Oh wow, that's quite the story, Jenny. I'm pretty sure all our microbiome likes fiber. Yeah, like everyone has a different experience. Hello, crazy nanny. Good to see you. I think I also need to go back to iodized salt. Right now, I'm eating mostly pink Himalayan salt, but I'm not sure if I'm getting enough iodine in my diet because I don't eat that many shrimp. Almost done with the four quarters of the mango. My only issue is I'm more of a savory person than a sweet person. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna want some salt. That's interesting. Strong fit and fab, that's fine. You know what? We all don't like every single fruit, right? There are some fruits even I don't like. I mean, it's all right if you don't like mango. In fact, you just made me think of a mango and shrimp ceviche, which is delicious. Mango and shrimp. Your worst nightmare though. But you know what? You can always have other fruit. There's pineapple, watermelon, orange, apple, guavas, so many. No, no, no. I am not salt and peppering my mango. I like my fruits to taste like fruits. What about mango chaat? So I'm not a big fan of chaat unless it's pani puri. That's chaat I can get behind. But like mango chaat and all, I'm not so kicked about. Like I don't mind fruit and meat if it makes sense. I'm definitely not looking pretty. Make sure you get all the flesh. It's like a big tongue. One mango has 50 grams of carbs. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. How many calories does it have? Also, this is definitely not the American size mango. This is a much smaller mango. There you go. See, I don't like apricots. Beef halim would be interesting, yeah? I mean, any halim is interesting. Yeah, everything is bigger in America. Like my parents have been to America. My mom would tell me they could never eat one portion of food in one sitting. They would always doggy bag all the food at every restaurant they ever went to and just take it home. Broaden my emo base. 200 calories in a medium mango. That's not bad. 200 calorie breakfast is good. I'm pretty sure this mango is less than 200 calories because this is a very small mango. Sean, I hope that's a joke because it sounds like one. Could you post some of your band's music? Yeah, you can find my band on YouTube. We've got all the music here on YouTube. Just look for Demonic Resurrection. That's Demonic, Demonic Resurrection, Resurrection, and you will find it. My name is Demon Stealer. That's Demonstealer, one word, Demon Stealer. And look for both of those on YouTube, and you will find all the music. If you use Spotify or Apple Music or Tidal or any of these, you'll find it there too. You'll also probably find it on Instagram Music, TikTok, wherever. The music is available everywhere. Not a bad job. Pretty much ate that mango dry, or however dry I could eat it. Now I gotta throw this in the bin and just wash my hands. Give me a second, guys. There it goes in the bin. Wash my hands. Wipe my hands. Now I want something salty. I've got 2 pizza slices in the fridge, but I didn't want to eat a pizza slice for breakfast. That's why I had the mango. It's not a big pizza slice, it's a small pizza slice. Maybe I'll just have some water. When in doubt, drink water. Cheers. What I could also do is I could boil some eggs and just eat a boiled egg, because a boiled egg is like 72 calories. That's salty. I can put a little salt on my boiled egg and just eat a plain boiled egg. That'll be good. I think I'll boil some eggs a little later after the live stream. All right. Ooh, hummus. Yeah. Oh wait. I mean, yeah, I think I'll just do the egg, because if it was hummus, then there's bread, and then you know. I have heard eat dessert first useful. Honestly, that really depends. Look, all these things are you going to eat dessert every day? Are you eating dessert after every meal? At the end of the day, it's the calories. How much dessert are you eating? So a lot of cultures, they alternate sweet and savory courses when they do multi-course meals. The Boris do it. Like Gujaratis have a little bit of sweet in their meals as well. So yeah. Yes, the 100-year-old eggs, century eggs. Yeah. We don't have those here. Yeah, if I'm eating hummus, I want to eat it with some bread. I'll eat my carrot and my cucumber on its own. But yeah, if I'm going to be eating what you call it, if I'm going to be eating hummus, I generally want some bread on my hummus and some chicken for protein. Yeah, so I try and focus on protein in most meals, unless it's like, so technically this would be what I call intermittent fasting, because I'm not actually fasting, but I basically just keep the breakfast calories super low, and then my lunch and dinner can be slightly heavier. That's fine, not a problem. Because, like, I mean, even if this mango was 200 calories, my calorie allowance for the day is 2000. So I still have 1800 calories across 2 meals. Even if my calorie allowance for the day is 1800 calories, I still have 1600 calories left over 2 meals. So that's a fair amount of calories for me, at least. I'll be cooking during the day, so I'll end up tasting a little bit of that, because you got to do that for the camera. And that's the thing, those bites can add up, which is why I will adjust it today. Plus, I had the pizza yesterday as well, so a little bit of pizza. And yesterday, I also went out to shoot like a food review video. Though I didn't eat too much, and I only ate watermelon for breakfast yesterday, but that's kind of how I keep the weight in check. Also, I had 2 drinks last night, 2 cocktails. Guava may have a lot of protein for a fruit, but that doesn't mean anything. What if a normal fruit has 1 gram of protein and a guava has two? That's still 100% more than the average fruit, but 2 grams of protein from a guava is like nothing. So you have to. Do you love eating vegetarian thali sometime? No, I don't like thali. I don't like vegetarian thali. I don't generally enjoy Indian food. Like, honest to whoever, I don't I don't really enjoy Indian food. I don't like the masaledar taste. I don't like spicy food. I don't get excited over like dals and rasams and bhajis and all that. They're just very boring and non-interesting for me. Like, there are a lot of Indian meat dishes I enjoy, but the problem is they're all too spicy for me. So like, I cannot remember the last time I voluntarily went to an Indian restaurant out of choice. And I'm talking just regular Indian food. If we're talking about modern Indian food, then yes, I eat more of that. So, like going to a restaurant like Bombay Canteen or O Pedro, where there's like tandoori octopus or, like chorizo pulao or sea bass safe puri, like that stuff is exciting for me, that I can eat. But again, that is still not my first choice. My first choice, if I'm eating out, Japanese food, Thai food, Chinese food, burgers, pizzas, steaks. Yeah, but Indian food is like the lowest on the list. Sorry. I know it doesn't. I mean, but that's the thing, right? Like, so I don't, and that's okay because I guess I've grown up in India. I mean, it's just normal food for me. I don't get the hullabaloo behind it. I know too much food. Well, I mean, I work in food, so I really should know a lot. I would love to actually go to Mexico and you know eat the food there to get a taste of real Mexican food because we have like a bunch of Mexican restaurants in Bombay, but I don't know if they're any good. Yes, the koyal is cooing. Okay, so let me ask you guys a question now. What is your favorite cuisine? Hi Anu, my dog is at boarding. He is staying at a bed and breakfast because my wife Dipti is on holiday. She's in Turkey with her family. So I'm home alone. How many languages do I speak? Honestly, I speak English and I know a little bit of Hindi, just enough to get by. And I know enough Gujarati to make Gujaratis laugh at my Gujarati speaking skills. I can understand a bit of Sindhi, which is my mother tongue, but I don't speak it. And yeah, and maybe a little bit of Marathi I can understand here and there, but not much. I don't really enjoy learning languages, so English is pretty much what I've stuck to. Ooh, Mexican and Chinese, sushi, Thai, making me want some Hainanese chicken rice now. Oh, that would hit the spot. Oh, Indonesian is good food as well. Why doesn't love work? Love works. It just depends on the person. Well, what is Australian food actually? Like, name the top 5 Australian dishes. I am in the country known as India. I'm in a city called Mumbai. Ooh, Polish food. I haven't had a lot of Polish food. I'd like to explore some Polish food. Nice. Oh yeah, Middle Eastern food is great as well. I've never really wanted to live in a different country, but if I did have to pick one, I think I'd like to stay in the UK because I quite like the UK, or maybe in Bangkok. Like, I'd like to stay in either London or Bangkok. Those are the two places if I ever have to, stay. Wish I could share pictures. Yeah, I would love to see the pictures. I guess on Instagram you could. Should a woman give a man money? I don't know, is it like a random giveaway or is there a purpose behind the money? Should a woman give a man money? Again, depends on what you're giving the man money for. Don't you think your channel don't get the response it deserves? What do you think the reason behind it? Oh, very simple. I was a keto channel, so people only watched my videos when they were on the keto diet. When they stopped the keto diet, they stopped watching the videos. Then I stopped watching ketos. Then I stopped doing keto videos, and the people who were still doing keto were not happy about it. And now, as more and more people are finally seeing my live streams, finding out that I'm not keto or that they no longer need my videos, they're unsubscribing. So in the last few months, I think I've lost about 2,500 subscribers, which is not much, given that the channel has like 684,000 subscribers now. But look, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to do this till I don't know how long, but I'm giving it till the end of the year at least, and we'll see how it goes. Well, I watch a lot of MasterChef Australia and I love the food on that. So I think when you say Australian cuisine, I think of all those cuisines in their Australian version. So yeah. Do I like NIN? I'm not really a big fan of NIN, but yeah. What's life in India like? Pretty normal. Depends which part of India you live in. I live in the city, so it's a pretty normal city life, like if you were in New York or London or anything like that. Just a few cultural differences. But it's pretty normal here. For me, most of my life is at home, working here and ordering, making food videos. Have you been to Global Fusion in Linking Road? Yes, I did. It's horrible. It's not, it's too low budget for me. I can't eat that food. It's really bad. How did you meet your wife? So interesting is that there was a website called gigpad.com where musicians could post classified ads, and I was always looking for singers in my band because I had band members quitting all the time. And she had posted an ad saying she was a singer looking for a band to join. So I just added her to have a contact, and we started chatting, and then we met up, and next thing you know, we're dating, and it's been 21 years almost together now. In June, we complete 21 years. So yeah. Yes, YouTube is my full time job, more or less. Well, not YouTube anymore. So, YouTube was my full time job till about 1 year ago. Now it's YouTube plus Instagram because I have a food blogging page as well called Headbanger Eats. And I also organize foodie events in Bombay with my food club called the Serial Eaters. So between this YouTube channel, between the blog which is for this YouTube channel, headbangerskitchen.com, and my food blogging on Headbanger Eats, and my like foodie meetups uh, with the Serial Eaters, between all these things I make a living. So yeah. According to you, is YouTube currently a sustainable profession? What is your thought on it? Yes, honestly, YouTube is a sustainable profession provided you are committed to what you're doing. So here's the thing, right? Like most people who want to become a YouTuber or YouTubers, they they have a focus, right? So I want to become a cooking YouTuber. That's my focus. Um, I never wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to be a death metal musician, so I always worked a bare minimum paying job, lived with my parents, and I spent all my time working on my music, writing albums, touring the world, doing whatever I can. Unfortunately, being a death metal musician from India means you can never earn a living doing it. And even if you could kind of earn a living, the kind of lifestyle that I lead, that I grew up with, it would be hard to sustain as a death metal musician, even if I was doing decently well. So that was never an option. But when my YouTube channel blew up by accident, honestly, I had no intention of ever being a content creator. I was just making videos for fun. I had no interest in making this my job or my career. In fact, I had a company that was managing my channel, and they would send me messages. Hey, this festival is coming up. Why don't you make a video because it will do good, or why don't you make these videos? And I was like, listen, I'm not interested. I just want to make my videos when I have the time and when I'm free. Then when I was on the keto diet, I was like, okay, I'm making a pizza out of cauliflower. I have to make a video. This is so much like fun. It's so interesting. And then the video started getting views. I mean, as somebody who likes to create stuff, there is nothing more motivating than people seeing your stuff and enjoying your stuff. So I went from like 5,000 subscribers to like 100,000 like really quickly. And that kept motivating me to make more videos. That also made my income go up and up and up. And I finally was making more money on YouTube than I was at my job. So I was like, okay, let's quit and do this full time. In fact, that's the problem, is because the first 4 years that I was doing YouTube full time, I still wanted to be a metal musician. So I was like, I still want to make music. So I'll just do, like, I didn't take opportunities that I could have, like sponsorships. I should have taken all the sponsorships, done more book deals. Like, if I really wanted to exploit what I was doing at that point, I could have done all that. I could have invested my own money and gone to America to build my following there by doing like a book tour or something. But since I didn't get an offer from the book company, I was like, you know what, forget it. But then, of course, things changed, and then now I was used to earning this amount of money, and I was renting a house, so I had to pay the bill. So I had to work and adjust. So, for a normal person who's able to find success on YouTube, who finds an audience that has come for them and for their content, in my case, people came to my channel because they were searching for the keto diet recipes. Keto as a diet peaked in 2019 and then crashed, and now hardly anyone is searching for it. Those who are doing keto don't need as many recipes. Most people now can buy keto products on the shelf, and also they don't need my channel. So it's a big different thing now. But yes, it can be a sustainable career for sure. That was a long answer. I mean, I think as a YouTuber, you got to diversify anyway and have multiple options. Like, and so the thing is, in India, CPMs are terrible. Like, for 1,000 views from an Indian audience, I will get maybe less than $1. So that's not enough to do much in India, also, which means most Indian YouTubers are anyway diversifying to offline events and things like that. So a lot of Indian YouTubers will make most of their money on sponsorships. They'll make money by attending events, cutting ribbons, doing all sorts of stuff, appearances in ads and this and that. So yeah, you know. Hey Marcia, I'm good. So is the wife and the puppy. All is well. Yes, we found a flat, and I'm gonna make a video on the 5th or 6th of this month and show you guys the apartment. I'm not really making music right now, but I do hope to get back to it in the next month or so. I'm definitely not the next Justin Bieber. Do I like ants? I'm not particularly fond of them. Thank you, Jojo Joe. Narcissism much. What? Okay. I don't know what you're saying, Jojo Joe. Those are some interesting. Thank you, Nikhil. Yes, I quit keto in 2019. What's the Indian countryside like? I don't really know because I've barely gone there ever. I don't travel much around India, so I actually never been to the countryside and like stayed there. But I assume it's like the countryside in most other countries. Hello from Indonesia. Lovely. I think I have some Indonesian packets here. That's my nasi goreng packet. What's something you would not eat? The only thing I would not eat is a fish that is alive, or any animal that is alive. Like, I won't do that. Is TikTok in India worth sneaking to watch or not? No, no point. India has banned TikTok. There's no point even getting a VPN to watch it. What made you fall out of love with YouTube and the keto diet? Interesting. So, for okay, so Ah, the keto diet was just simple. It didn't work for me. Eventually I realized that it was not a sustainable lifestyle. I felt better eating carbs. I wanted to enjoy food and I wanted to not have that burden of being in or out of ketosis because it is an all or nothing diet. There's no in between there. So it just didn't make sense for me, and I said, that's it, I'm done with it. Uh, I'm not really out of love with YouTube. I've just been struggling on YouTube because, again, so here's the thing, right? Most problems can be fixed by people. Like, oh, my channel is not growing or blah, blah, blah. I am unfortunately a very rare case where someone has done such a massive pivot in content, who did a diet that was trending and completely crashed, who has such a large subscriber base that is not even seeing the videos and stuff. So I don't know who can help me fix my channel, because most of the time people I talk to who are supposedly professionals in these fields, I know more than them because I've been doing this for 12, 15 years now. And a lot of the YouTube gurus who are supposedly the top of the game and all, their cost is so expensive, like $750 for a 1 hour call. Now I know in America that's a normal rate, but like for an Indian, $750 is like an insane amount of money for a 1 hour call. So yeah, for me that was like I couldn't do that. Just hang on. हाँ, कुछ नहीं है, पका देता हूँ. Sorry, it's payday for everyone. Like I said, salary day. So yeah, that was my scene with the scene of the thing of the scene of the thing. And also, like, I'm a very artistic person, so I really don't like to. So like, I don't think I'm the kind of person that can latch on to a trend and just exploit it. Like, oh, like for example, I mean, even though it's not, but like, if, oh, carnivore is doing well, so let's just keep making carnivore videos till carnivore becomes this thing. नहीं तो बाद में दे देना. Thank you. I am not traveling this year because we are moving house and all now, but maybe end of the year we could travel. Yeah, I mean, look, YouTube is a tough game to crack, and Dipti is right now already traveling. She's in Turkey, and she went to Bangkok earlier in the year, to Chiang Mai, sorry, Chiang Mai and Bangkok. Um, we may travel end of the year, but as of now, we're just focused on moving house and just getting things set up and all. Hey, Damien, my favorite metal band of all time. I mean, I don't think I have one. There are a lot of bands that I really love and enjoy. I think the revival of vinyl is great, even though I don't have a player. I'm waiting for my album vinyl to come out. It's been a year now. I'm not enjoying the delay in the process and things like that, but you know what? I'm excited to see my first vinyl ever. But I guess my top metal bands would be Dimmu Borgir, Blind Guardian, Soilwork, Obscura, Behemoth. I also do love the classics: Metallica, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Ozzy, Black Sabbath. Does the animal's intelligence level affect your comfort while eating it? No, not at all. None. I mean, for me, it's simple. If you can eat one animal, you can eat all animals. Which is why I said, if it's legal, I'm happy to eat it. Like, if I go to Nagaland or to China and someone offers me dog, I will taste it for sure. Even though I have a dog, I ate horse also, and I lost many subscribers when I ate the horse. Um, so for me, yeah, that's fine. Like, I can eat any animal. I'll taste it. Then after that, it's dependent on how tasty the animal is. The intelligence, I mean, every animal is intelligent. Every animal, has a. I mean, one is not better than the other in my books, at least for me. Again, there are reasons we don't eat all the animals for various reasons, but in principle, if you can eat one animal, you can eat another. That's mine. Yeah, it's all about taste, sustainability, all that stuff is. But like, just in terms of like, will you eat? Yeah, if it's legal, why not? I just don't want like a fish jumping around in my mouth. That's what. So in India, McDonald's is only chicken and vegetarian. When they started out in the 90s, they had mutton, but mutton is very expensive and they removed that from the menu. Um, Beef is not prohibited in India. Beef is banned in some states, but in some states it's allowed. India is also the third or fourth largest exporter of beef in the world, so we're a bunch of bloody hypocrites. The other thing is, beef has been politicized a lot now. Um, so it's a different ball game altogether. But frankly, we ate beef and we've always called it beef for years in India. It's never been a problem. Only recently, when the right wing totalitarian and the right wing religious extremist government got into the picture, then shit started to hit the fan. Yes, I've had a beef Big Mac in the UK. I don't like McDonald's even abroad. It's a really bad burger. Even Burger King I used to enjoy like 15 years ago or 10 years ago, when I didn't have a clue about good food. Like, I knew what food I like, but I had not explored the world. I had not eaten different cuisines. I had not eaten even different burgers around the world. And once I started making my own burgers, I realized that, yeah, the burgers at like Burger King and McDonald's are awful. They're terrible. Like, anybody who loves burgers will not eat that stuff. It's really bad. Like, it tastes terrible. It tastes like cardboard. So yeah, I've had the Burger King abroad. I've had the McDonald's abroad. I've had Five Guys as well. I'm just more of a food snob now, I think. Yeah, look, belly fat is the last fat that is going to go, because belly fat will go when your body fat percentage is at its lowest. So it's going to take a lot of work. Unfortunately, without surgery, you cannot spot reduce fat anywhere. So, I mean, you just got to eat less food and exercise and basically be in a calorie deficit and reach a body fat percentage of around 15 at least, to get rid of the belly fat. And to then, of course, if you want to see your abs and stuff, got to get down to 12 and 10% and stuff. It's quite, that's what I'm saying, that part is like really hard. And like, where the fat builds up on your body and where the fat goes from is out of your control. What is my native tongue, or where in India do I originate from? I'm from Mumbai, India. My original, well, my whole family's been in Mumbai only for like a couple of generations, but we are Sindhi, so Sindhi is my mother tongue, and we're originally from Sindh in Pakistan, which is in Pakistan now, obviously. So that was pre-partition. So yeah, so I mean, I'm from Mumbai basically. All right, I've been on this live stream for, wow, 63 minutes now. Damn, I do need to actually go and get work done. All right, so another minute and a half on the stream. Hit me with those final questions. Yeah, Marco, so here's my suggestion. Maybe switch things around a little bit. Try and eat a slightly bigger meal in the afternoon or in the morning, so that you can sustain for longer, so that you don't have to deal with cravings in the night. Because I believe that happens sometimes, is if you eat too little food during the day, then at night you're like super hungry, and then you tend to like overeat. Hello Pinky, lovely to see you. Hi TT, will I ever go back to keto? I highly doubt it. I don't think so. I think keto and me are over. My recipes will remain online because they are my works of art and I will never delete them. But I think I'm done with keto. Yeah, for sure. Like, if I do something more strict, I would do high protein. Where the focus is protein, where it's more about addition rather than subtraction. Chick-fil-A has the best fried chicken. Never eaten it, so I can't argue with you. But for me, a good Japanese karage is awesome. Yes, I've tried insects, ants. I've had crickets. I've had mealworms. A whole bunch of stuff in Bangkok. It was just like crunchy fried stuff. It had no real taste. It was just like salty crisp. Seriously, like no taste. Bhagat, yeah, you might be, but it will be better to get a personal consult with a trainer to find out exactly what you're doing. Honestly, taking advice from most of the fitness YouTubers, you should try main gaining, which is basically not increasing your body fat too much, more focusing on just building muscle. Yes, every time you do a diet and you go off the diet, the second and third and fourth time you try and do it, it gets harder and harder. Which is why what I will tell you is stop dieting completely. Just stop dieting and work on making small sustainable lifestyle changes that you can actually adhere to. That is important. I've done a video on this. Check my channel for it. Blood sugars are always high after dinner than any other meal. What would you eat? Honestly, Pinky, first of all, if you have any medical condition, any diabetes, go to a doctor. Having said that, honestly, blood sugar spikes are normal. It's a normal response to eating food. I would not even bother with blood sugar level checking unless you are diabetic or have some health issues. Honestly, because now like people have gone too crazy. It's like, oh, everything is like, do you want to live your life like that, checking your blood sugar after every meal, stressing about the food? I think half the stress is causing you all the problems. I'd say just like, unless you have a medical condition, just eat your food and relax. You'll do far better in life. No, my wife and I eat totally different food. Honestly, like I do my best to maintain the willpower. We do things like we don't keep high calorie snacks at home. I focus on protein, so I always buy a lot of meat and keep it in my fridge so that even if I'm hungry, I'll snack on like today a goat testicle or a goat heart, and I won't just eat any junk. And I have lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, so those are also very filling. And I yeah, lots of fruits, lots of vegetable meats, and then the fats and carbs balance themselves out. Simple, easy peasy. And I go for a walk every day, 5 or 6 kilometers and stuff like that. Best cooking oil, use everything. So I don't stick to any one cooking oil. I have everything from avocado oil to animal fat to olive oil to soya bean oil to rice oil to whatever. It's all there. It's all fine. Alexander, no, I have no recommendations other than go to a doctor if you have any medical condition. Don't listen to people on the internet. Yes, Indian food is fairly high in carbs, but that's not the reason Indians are diabetic. They're just eating too much food and eating way too often. Also, you must remember one thing. India has 1.4 billion people. So even if 1% has diabetes, that 1% of the Indian population can be more than 20 or 30% of another country's population. So you may look at country X and see that 20% of them have diabetes, but that's only like 5 million people. And in India, you look at India, India has 1% of diabetics, which is out of 1.4 billion people, so it's already more than that. So that's why don't look at it like that. They all manage, whether they have their medications and things like that. If you are suffering from any medical condition, I do not have a solution for you. My solution is go to the doctor, because I am not a doctor, I am not a dietitian, I am not a nutritionist. Don't even listen to the doctors on the internet, because they all have written there, our information is for entertainment and education only. It is not medical advice. If you die tomorrow, we are not responsible. So please remember that. Yes, Bhagat, I totally understand that, and that's the thing, right? People cannot sustain diets. Most diets are things people will do temporarily, hoping to get a fast result, a quick fix for something, but they're not looking at it as a long-term thing, which is what they should be doing. Diabetics need to consult their doctors. Don't consult the internet. The internet will give you 20 different answers. You will be more confused than before. Your actual doctor will take responsibility for your health. The internet influencers will not. Anyway, now guys, it's time for me to go because it's been 70 minutes, but it's been an amazing morning chatting with you all. I will see you all on the next episode of Headbangers Kitchen. Until then, cheers and keep cooking. Bye, guys.